I'm Director Jeffrey Lewis from the City of Muskegon Police and Fire. One of the topics I'd like to talk about today is the fact that larcenies in our community plague our entire city with people entering vehicles, outbuildings, garages, and sometimes houses, and pick up items that are easily taken without the citizens knowing that people are present and leaving. It's one of our most noted crimes in the city, and I have some tips that I'd like you to think about when trying to prevent this crime, which is very easily preventable. But generally what happens is a vehicle is left on the street or in their driveway, and valuables are left in the vehicle, but more importantly, the vehicle is left unlocked. A lot of times, people enter these vehicles, they ransack the vehicles, they go in the ashtray, other areas, glove boxes, looking for change, pop cans, certain types of clothing, like right now during the wintertime, they'll take a winter coat. But sometimes when they enter these unlocked vehicles, people have left behind their purses, they left the keys in the vehicle, they left a laptop, some kind of electronic equipment, like a GPS, which is a real bonus for these criminals that enter vehicles. And one thing about this, the reward is high, the risk is low. So it's very easy to prevent this crime by doing this. Always close all doors on outbuildings, garages, and vehicles. Make sure that those doors or windows are locked. And also another valuable tip is window glass, whether it's an outbuilding or once again a vehicle. Sometimes these people will stop and look in to identify valuable items. If those valuable items have been moved to the trunk or into the comfort of your home and not readily seen by the criminal, they'll usually move on. In my experience, it's very rare that they'll break a window and enter a vehicle if they've seen no valuables. And in our city, we notice each and every month we have larceny from vehicles, larceny from open garages and outbuildings. And we see it at the police department as a very easy crime to prevent. And it aggravates our citizens because they become victims, they call us, we actually take these reports. And another thing that happens, we notice that when a criminal comes into a neighborhood, there'll be several larceny from autos in a close proximity, which is telling us a lot of neighbors do the same thing. They leave valuables in their cars and they're unlocked. So if you just follow those simple tips of locking your vehicles and removing valuables from the vehicle, or at least the sight of the potential criminal, that in itself can prevent this crime. And in the end, our city will be much safer. Our crime statistics and larcenies, especially from vehicles and buildings, will go down. And that's the goal of the Muskegon Police Department.